Let's get on to point number 4, and that is Sadhguru saying that young people should go out there and take risks. And this was his challenge for young people. And I love what he says here, but I also think that us older people can take a lesson as well. And one of the things I do inside London Real Academy every single day that someone is in one of my accountability programs is I push them out of their comfort zone every day. I get them to do things they don't want to do. I get them to where sometimes they don't like me, but that's the only way we make progress is by taking risks. And so this is Sadhguru talking about his challenge for young people to get out there and take more risks.
See, the problem with every generation is the previous generation thinks the next generation is all confused. It's not true.
Case, right?
It's not true. It is just that the older generation is not able to come to terms with the new possibilities that the next generation is exhibiting. But one concern is physically, mentally, the next generation, the generation that's coming up now, seems to be much weaker than the previous generations, especially physical strength I'm saying, because I'm not talking about you being a muscle man or something, but this is weakening of the species, which is dangerous over a period of time. Maybe after some time only 2 thumbs will be living because the only thing they do is text. They may be having big thumbs, but nothing else growing in them. So I feel the youth of today should get little more in terms of physical activity, little more into nature, maybe climb a mountain, maybe swim in the lake. How will a young person gain strength, courage, learn to handle many things if you don't do something little unpredictable?
And so there it is, get out of the house, stop texting, get some physical activity. And look, he's talking about the youth, and maybe he's seeing quite a divide between the younger generation and the older generation. The truth is we all need to do this. A lot of us live on our mobile phones, we live in our heads. And again, one of the big things I do in the academy is right away I get people off their devices. Most people are spending 4 hours a day on your device. Check it. You can check it now with screen time on your iPhone, and you'll realize how much time you're wasting away on social media, watching other people live lives, being concerned about news that's happening in places all around the world that has nothing to do with you, and embrace who you are, get out in nature, and that's where we really find where we can discover ourselves. And I just had Timothy Sheaf on here, and he says, Brian, when I'm up in the mountains, in the Peak District and in the Lake District here in London, he said, everything makes sense. And I think we forgot that getting out in nature, being with our bodies, and not constantly kind of being on a screen, which is some weird virtual reality, is how we're going to find some inner peace. And it's something I do actually every weekend here in London. I go to Hampstead Heath, I jump in the cold pond, I just walk through the trees with no earphones in, and I just have conversations with myself, and I try to get back in touch with what my intuition is, because I think all of us know deep down inside what we need to do with our lives. I think our heart really knows where to go. But we get so confused with all the things that go into our brain, whether it's videos and images and social media and what our parents say, what success is and money and status, and we forget to trust our intuition, and we go to do things on our intuition and we think, oh no, that's stupid, oh you'll never be good enough, oh that's silly, but really that's the path we have to lead. And it goes back earlier to point number 2, I mean, manage your energy. This is the one shot you have at life. You got to make today the best day ever and tomorrow the best day ever. There's no waiting. Oh, I'll do that when I'm rich, when I'm happy, when I'm blah, blah, blah. That might not ever come. So embrace today, get out of there, get off the phone, get into nature. And I appreciate Sadhguru saying that.
At London Real, we believe that individual transformation can change the world. Join us and start your journey today.